Hi there, welcome in. If you're new here, my name is Jess, and in today's video, we are going to be going through all of my New York Fashion Week looks. If you guys haven't clocked in to the vlog, go back and watch it. This Fashion Week, I did not plan any of my outfits. It was truly a day-by-day experience.
Day by day. By day.
And I think maybe because I am based in New York, I don't put as much pressure on curating my looks because I'm not traveling from out of town. I have access to my entire closet, so it makes life a little bit easier for me, whereas people who are traveling have to be a lot more deliberate. I feel like this is the most me I felt in my personal style at Fashion Week that I've ever felt, and I've been here for 5 years now. So I'm really excited that I'm like honing in on my personal style. Every single piece of clothing I either was gifted by a brand that I was going to their event, or I had in my closet already. And I feel like that's a testament to me having a really deliberate style and something that's authentic to me. So without further ado, we are going to get into all my looks, and anything that is available will be linked below. But because I did shop my closet, a lot of these pieces are old and they are unavailable. So I will try to link things that are similar in nature, but if there's not something similar, I apologize in advance. Right. For day one of New York Fashion Week, I ended up going to a naturalizer event and the Eloquii brand dinner at Phuket in Tribeca. And for this one, I obviously had to wear Eloquii. I'm wearing their pleated off the shoulder mini dress. Something about serving leg and clavicle at the same time just does it for me. What I really liked about this dress is not only that it was off the shoulder, but that the sleeves were sheer. I really think that's like a fun, sexy detail, and I think that the sheer sleeves allow you to wear this kind of into the fall and winter. This would be a great dress to wear around the holidays with tights. I think that it's so versatile. I'm wearing this dress without the straps, but it does come with spaghetti straps if you're someone who doesn't want to have this completely exposed. For accessories for this look, I decided to keep it very classic, very simple. I added a black strappy heel from ASOS. I wish I had more black heels, but these are the only strappy black heels that I have right now, which means I need to add more into my collection. I liked how it just kind of made my outfit very streamlined, but then I still had something interesting at the bottom. All of my jewelry is what I picked up at Nordstrom Rack. I didn't realize Nordstrom Rack is such a great resource for like kind of costume jewelry. I actually bought all of this jewelry day of the event because I just felt like my outfit needed something a little bit more. So adding all of these rings and all of these like very fun like statement jewelry kind of made the outfit feel a little bit stronger, and it had a little bit more of a story to tell. Also, I want to shout out Glamsquad for the absolutely beautiful beat. I cannot take credit for this makeup. I was gifted a service by Glamsquad and they sent the makeup artist here, and he just did an incredible job. I am so grateful for him. It really kind of elevated my look. I think that having the simple outfit but a really glam face really just made a difference, and people were just like, wow, you look so great. And I don't think it's because the outfit was amazing. I think it's because the makeup was eating. All that to say, if you are in a metropolitan area and you want to use Glamsquad, I have a code for you. Use code JESS for $25 off your first appointment. Or if you have used Glamsquad in the past, you can use code JESS15 for $15 off your next appointment. Now let's get into look 2. For day 2 of New York Fashion Week, I ended up having a little bit more of a chill day. I went to a store opening for size inclusive brand Tamara, which goes from sizes US 2 to 36 in the Lower East Side. And then I also ended up going to a movie night at the Gansevoort Hotel with Vacation Inc., which is like the sunscreen skincare company. Felt like I needed to have an outfit that kind of would carry for both events. I was like, I want to wear something that feels fun, that feels like it can work for a pool, but then also is appropriate for a store opening, but I also can wear it on the train. And I remembered I have these rhinestone capris from Eloquii. I personally love the capri trend. I haven't worn it myself, but I'm like, why not dabble in the capri trend now? New York Fashion Week is the perfect time to do it. And I'm like, okay, can I wear a bikini top with this? And the answer was yes. And then I realized, I was like, okay, this is way too much boob. So I'm like, what can I add on top to make this appropriate for a store opening? I opted to throw on a cropped blazer that I got again from Eloquii years ago. I had the bright idea of adding this brooch that I actually thrifted when I was at home with my parents for a couple of days, and I used that to fasten it, and it just kind of made the outfit make sense. For the shoe, I wanted to pull some of the silver tone from the rhinestones, from the brooch, so I put on a silver chunky heel and I paired it with a silver bag and black sunglasses, and honestly, I feel like I just looked so good. I actually didn't end up taking the blazer off all day. I kept it fastened with the brooch because by the time I got to the movie night / pool party, it was freezing on the rooftop, and I was like, I'm not about to be in a bikini top up here. Not I, said the cat. Day 3 of New York Fashion Week, I ended up going to Kelly Augustine's outside the lines curve mixer at the Public Hotel. I decided to finally pull out my Hanifa dress. I bought this over the summer when it was on sale, and I had all intentions of wearing this in New Orleans, but then when it arrived and I put it on, I was like, oh, there's no way I can wear this in New Orleans in July for Essence. Like, the fabric is breathable, but it's very, very thick and kind of heavy. And even me wearing it during Fashion Week, I was hot. Like, I was like, I probably could have waited to wear this in another like 3 or 4 weeks when the temperatures have come down, because the material actually is very, very thick. I was a little nervous to have like the cutout in the midriff area, but I feel like it just added so much sex appeal and it made it so interesting. I love, again, an off the shoulder moment. The dress was the talking point, and so I paired it with a very thin hoop earring in gold to match the gold detail on the midriff cutout, and I could have paired it with the same black shoe from the Eloquii dinner, but I wanted to have a little pop of color. So instead of doing a black shoe, I ended up doing a sky blue shoe, and I love the little color blocking moment. It feels a little unexpected. Final detail for this look is my bow bag. I got this bag at a boutique ages ago, and it's actually from a brand called 4 Bitches. That is actually the name of the brand, and it looks like a little play toy. Honestly, I love this bag. I'm so happy I bought it. It's such like a whimsical statement piece. Like, whenever I wear this, I get so many compliments. People come up to me asking me about it. It really is a lot of fun. And fun fact, I bought this like 3 years ago, and last year, guess who carried it? JT. I'm such a trendsetter. Like, how do I know? Like, how did I know to have this bag and then the girls are gonna have the bag? Same thing happened with me in my Luar bag. I bought a iridescent Luar bag years ago, and then last year Beyonce wore it to the Luar show. Like, if that's not a sign to get hip and trust my predictions for fashion, I don't know what is. Girl is the tea. Your girl is the sauce, okay? Like, lock in now before it's too late, babes. But I liked having this gold bag with it because then it just made it feel like I was a little doll. Check Hanifa's site out now. It is a Black-owned brand. They have gorgeous pieces and they are relatively size inclusive. Some of their things go up to a 3X or a size US 22 or 24, I believe. I will double check that and put that on the screen. But I love supporting Black-owned businesses, especially Black-owned fashion brands. And I especially love when things are available in a size inclusive range, because the plus size girlies need to look good too. Moving on to my party girl outfit. My girl wants to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time. This is a look that I put together for 2 parties during Fashion Week. The goal of the night was to give like hot girl, party girl, like she knows how to have a good time, but she's also fashionable and she's interesting. And so I decided to do this gorgeous tier New York dress. Again, this is a Black-owned brand, and I decided to play off the colors in the dress. You see there's blue, there's orange, there's black, there's white. So I pulled out the white details and I decided to pair them with these gorgeous white shoes from ASOS. Y'all, I have worn these shoes into the ground. Like, I wear them so much because they're just so cute. They're inexpensive. They come in wide width, which is why I like love ASOS so much. Like, I'm sorry, I wish I could be the girl that's buying Jimmy Choo and Amina Wadi and all of these other things. Number one, my foot is wide, so like it's not gonna fit. But then also it's like I'm so hard on shoes. I wish I was one of those girls that was like delicate and dainty, but I guess I'm like stomping out here because the way I ruin shoes, especially in New York, I'm like, I can't justify spending a ton of money on my shoes every time. These shoes from ASOS are it, and they are surprisingly comfortable. It has a sling back heel, it has a buckle detail across the front. They're so sexy to me. Like, I love these shoes. If I could buy them in multiple colors, I totally would. Because this dress was such a statement piece, I kept the accessories to a minimum, and I just paired it with these silver earrings from Zara. I personally love this look. This is definitely giving hot girl. Moving on to, I think, my most fun look of Fashion Week. This was for the last official day of Fashion Week. I went to the Sherri Hill runway show. If you're familiar with Sherri Hill, she is like the OG of gowns. I remember growing up, like homecoming, prom season, I would see Sherri Hill ads everywhere. My family didn't have enough money to afford Sherri Hill at the time, and I don't think she ever carried my size. Like, I've always been a curvy girl, so that was never really an option for me. So it was really fun to just like have this nostalgic moment and go back and see some of her designs, even though she's still not very size inclusive. I wanted to kind of pull on like this idea of like prom and pageant gowns and have something that was sparkly but not literal. I remembered that I had these gorgeous jeans from Good American. I think they're the Good Eased Relaxed jeans, but they have rhinestones all over them. They are such a statement piece. If you guys can't tell, I love something that's gonna make a moment. So I decided to throw on these rhinestone jeans and pair it with a very plain white tank. This tank I think is from Target. I wanted something that felt approachable and casual. So doing the white tank with the jeans just made sense. Because these jeans are long, I wanted to have something that kind of just peeked out at the top. A pointed toe kitten heel felt best. I have these silver shoes from Dolce Vita. If you guys go back and watch my Dolce Vita shoe trend video from a couple of months ago, you'll see that I talked about it. It's the candy heel. It comes in multiple colors, but I think the silver for this just made sense. I wanted to add this like sparkle and shine element. So I had these Swarovski hoops, and then I did this bag. Now, this is a dupe for the Bottega Jody bag in rhinestone, and I wish I had $8,500 to give to Bottega Veneta for this bag, but I did not. I thought this with the rhinestones on the jeans just made it feel very glam and very fun. I just love things that feel expressive but not overdone. This is something that I can see myself wearing again and again and again, like to a concert or, you know, out to dinner with friends. You know, like this is such an easy outfit to just go to when you have something that's dressy but you want to kind of still feel casual. Then for my very last day of Fashion Week fun, I went to the Nordstrom by Harlem's Fashion Row launch party at Nordstrom on 57th Street here in New York. They actually released a small capsule collections from 3 Black designers to make their designs a little bit more accessible in price point. They go from sizes extra small up to I think a US 18 for men and women. Men's goes from an extra small to a size 2X, and the 3 designers are Megan Renee, Charles Harbison, and House of Aama. I am familiar with Charles Harbison and House of Aama. I had never been introduced to Megan Renee's designs, and guys, I was so happy to be there because the collection is actually very well done. I really think that there's so many different styles in there. If you are someone who likes things that feel a little bit more bohemian, you'll definitely love the things that House of Aama has. If you're someone who likes glamour and you like things that are a little bit more feminine, Charles Harbison is for you. Or if you like something that is a little bit more structured and more polished and business-like, Megan Renee is your girl. I promise you, you should go look at this collection because it is absolutely well done, and I want to show that Black designers can sell just as well as other designers. I feel like it is very rare for Black designers to get the opportunity to present for a national retailer like this, and I would love for this to be something that can continue season over season, where Black designers get an opportunity to have their clothes in Nordstrom. Like, that is such a big deal. I'm so excited for all 3 of these designers. I'm so excited that I got to go. I wanted to wear one of the designers to the event. I bought this House of Aama dress years ago. It is a silk dupioni dress with linen up top, and it feels absolutely luxurious. I love the color combination of this dress. So you have the white linen with the orange stripe, you have the orange silk dupioni, and then it has a blue trim on the bottom with these beads. And guys, I just feel so elegant, so chic. I felt like I stepped back in time to like the 1950s, 1960s, like I'm going out to one of those jazz clubs and I'm gonna have a night. It's actually intended to be worn as a halter top, but because I am pretty well endowed in the chest, I had to figure out how to tie it to give myself a little bit more support, because it's not a dress that I could have worn a bra with. So I decided to cross it in the front and then tie it in the back. I feel like it kind of gave me more of an illusion of an hourglass shape, and I personally am appreciative of that. As soon as I walked into the event, the designers of House of Aama, which is a mother-daughter duo, they saw me and they were like, oh my god, she's in our dress. And that just like made me so excited. Like, I want to show Black designers that like not only do we love them and like we can show our appreciation on social media, but we also can show our appreciation with our dollars. I did want to play on this idea of just like nostalgic fashion. So I kept the shoe very simple with this white heeled flip-flops. Funny enough, I used to hate heeled flip-flops growing up. I thought they were like an abomination, and maybe years from now I'll be like, girl, what were you doing? But I decided to put these on just to keep it simple, kind of streamlined. I actually wore the same exact earrings that I'm wearing in this video. I picked these up at Nordstrom rack and they're from Vince Camuto. For the bag, I decided to do my Cult Gaia Noah's Ark bag. I got this bag, oof, like well over 6 or 7 years ago, and I never got rid of it, and I'm so glad I didn't. Actually, when I went up to Charles Harbison to just like congratulate him on the collection, he told me that he used to work designing some of the bags for Cult Gaia before he started his own brand. I absolutely love it, and I'm so grateful that I got to like make this dress debut in front of the designers. I feel like that is not an occasion that we get very often, so I don't take that for granted at all. So tell me, which of my fashion week looks were your favorite? Comment down below which outfit you would wear or what you are going to try and recreate for yourself this fall. I also want to know, what else do you guys want to see from me? Comment down below if there is a certain brand that you'd like to see me in, if you'd like me to do some hauls or any sort of that stuff. I would love to hear more about what it is that you guys want and how I can be filling that gap. Anywho, I love you guys so very much. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you in the next one.